Finally, the international break is over. We are back for another day of sports betting this Saturday the 23rd of November, and in this video I'm going to share with you my two value bets for the Premier League. We're going to be looking at games involving Man City and Tottenham, Arsenal are facing Nottingham Forest, and we're going to be looking at the Leicester and Chelsea game. As you can see below me, we've been on absolute fire so far this season. The road to 100 units is just around the corner. If you told me at the beginning of the season, before Christmas, we would hit 100 units, I'd bite your hand off for that. Set out a target to hit 250 units by the end of this football season. I was going to say this year, but it's next year. And I think we're going to do that with pretty much ease, to be fair. We've been absolutely cashing in on the UFC as well lately. As you could see below me, the UFC event 309 that just went, we absolutely crushed it. I had 3 bets in a video for the slate of UFC that night, and we went 3 out of 3. But enough waffle, let's get on to the purpose for this video. So as you could see there below me, the two bet builders that we're going to be running with today, I advise to place 2 units on both of them. But I'm going to be breaking down the Man City and Tottenham Hotspur bet. Before I do so, I'm just going to read out the Leicester and Chelsea with the added Arsenal and Everton and Brentford game bet builder. So as you can see, we're taking match result to be draw or Chelsea, match range goals to be between 1 and 5, over 6 corners, under 4 cards in the first half and no red card. And then we are taking Arsenal +1 on the handicap. I'm done with taking straight results. It's not going to be an easy game as well that today for Arsenal, but they will understand the possibility of dropping, well, not a possibility, if they lose today against Nottingham Forest. Forest getting to the top 4 and Arsenal will drop out of it. And then we're taking no red card in the Everton and Brentford game. But on to the bet builder I'm most excited about. Very easy one, only 4 sections. Man City vs Tottenham. Always an entertaining game when these two teams face each other. We're going to be taking match range goals to be between 1 and 4, over 8 corners, under 4 cards in the first half, and no red card. And that is bang on double your money returns. And that's 2 units on both the bets. Okay, so let's take a deeper look into this bet builder we have between Man City and Tottenham and break down each metric for this game. And we'll speak about some of the other metrics that are involved as well, because I got a feeling this is going to be a very high volume game. So the over 2.5 goals has a 70% hit ratio. The over 1.5 has a 80% hit ratio, and both teams to score has a 70% of chance happening. The goal range has been given a projected line of 3.2 in this game. The cards are projected to be 5, and this is very interesting. The projected amount of corners to happen in this game is 18.6. That's the highest I've seen in a long time. Man City coming off the back of disappointing results, you could say. Well, not could say. Their last past 4 games have all been losses. To note though, all of those games have been away from home. So their last past 4 games at home, they've won 4 and then they drew 2-2 with Arsenal. So the bookies are still favouriting Man City to win this game. I don't know if it's going to be as straightforward as it seems, but looking at stats like Man City are 71% better in terms of goals scored, and they are 17% better in regards to goals conceded. So let's take a quick look at the match range goals, and we're going to go to all form for both teams. So Man City's last past 5 games of all came 5 4 out of 5 have came between 1 and 4 goals. Now for Tottenham, 3 out of 5 has came between 1 and 4 goals. But Man City are averaging 2.4 goals per match at home, and Tottenham are averaging 1.4 goals per match at home. Also, in regards to the over 4.5 goals, it has an average hit percentage ratio of 30%. That's why I do like the match range goals to be between 1 and 4. When speaking with other people that are in this space, they're recommending 1 to 5, but I just didn't like the value, and I think this is going to be a really close game. There's going to be a lot of volume, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be a really high scoring game. I can see a lot of cards, a lot of corners, a lot of fouls, offsides, etc. I can just see it being a very high volume game across the whole board, not just the corners. So as I've already said, the average corner kicks per match between both teams is 18.6. We're taking over 8 corners, but I am currently looking at a straight corner pick, which I will add in the pinned comments below. So there's going to be 3 bets in total for this video. So we've got the 2 bet builders and then the pinned comment. So over 8 goals between the 2 teams has an average hit percentage ratio of 90%. So we're playing with very, very high numbers here. Now the sum of bookings per match between Manchester City and Tottenham is 5, but we're taking under 4 cards in the first half. And as we can see here, the volume in regards to cards for both teams is so much more higher in the second half than the first half. So Man City and Tottenham average 0.6 cards handed out in the first half. Sorry, I do apologise. They average 1.6 cards handed out in the first half. And in the second half, a much higher percentage ratio of 3.5. I believe that's for home and away. I do apologise, I should have had that written down when I was looking at these lines earlier on, because of course I don't just put these bets together whilst I'm speaking on the video. These plays are all premeditated, you could say. Well, not you could say, they are. Also for the goals, if anyone's wondering, from what I can see here, the volume is the highest between the 80th to the 90th minute, to be surprised. So don't be shocked if there's a goal at the end of the game in regards from Manchester City, because 26% of their goals come within the last 10 minutes. Now the referee in charge for today's game, John Brooks, he averages a card every 23 minutes, which is good to note. Over 2.5 cards for him. Has a medium to low hit ratio, I guess, for Premier League referees of 76%. So like I said, I will be adding a pinned comment play, and I'm going to be recommending stick 2 units on that play as well. So we've got 6 units spread out across the Premier League today. I will be uploading the video in regards to the Championship. I'm not quite sure how many plays I'm going to be putting out in that video. Yeah, I've got a few in front of me here now. I'm just going to pick over which I think is most likely to come in, and then we will make those official plays. So anyways, you can see I'm fairly new to creating content. If you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. If you liked the video, please like the video. Other than that, I hope you all have a great day.